Wait, are we live? Yeah, we are. Yeah.
We're live. Hello, everybody.
How's it going?
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
I've been waiting since 9. Savannah. Love that. I'm just going through the chat saying hello to everybody.
Welcome. Oh.
Potato party.
It's a what?
It's a potato party.
It's a potato party.
I love it. How's everybody doing? Happy Friday.
Very excited. Potato.
Love that for us.
Party.
Love that for us so much.
I love it. I love when people say rude things and then you get to monetize it.
It's the best thing ever. Like they think they're doing something and they're
That's
not.
how you handle people who are mean.
Yeah.
Feels like a Saturday. Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
It's weird.
It does feel like a Saturday.
Very weird. Who's excited about round 2?
I am.
Of Empire University.
I am.
I'm excited.
I'm logging in right now. Wait. Oh, maybe it kept me logged in from last time.
Oh, it did?
Yeah. So what do you want to do now? Do you mean like go ahead and start going through and seeing like who the speakers are for each day and then choose one based on who's speaking?
Yeah, but mute yourself only because of the music.
I'm not even gonna play it. I'm just gonna like pull through it. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Should we tell them what about tomorrow? What we're thinking about doing?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking
about? Oh, is it the Texas thing?
Yeah. No.
Is it the Sunday thing? Are we doing it Sunday or are we doing it tomorrow?
Oh, did you say Sunday?
I did, but we can do it either day.
We can do Sunday. That's fine.
Okay. Yeah, you can tell them.
We were talking about doing a reaction. I mean, we're doing reaction to EmpireU, but we were talking about reacting to the promo video. What is that called? Highlight video from EmpireU that Jesseleeward put out yesterday or whatever.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
We were talking about doing that on Sunday. What do you guys think about that? And I was going to see, I still need to ask people, but I was thinking about asking some of the people that used to be on the team to join us for a live reaction. And maybe we can also involve some members or something. What do y'all think? You want to watch us live again on Sunday? I know which team, but what is the event? It is a team. So EmpireU is the team training that Jesseleeward puts on. Andrea, you want to get on Sunday? Nikki? Okay. Okay, cool. So, yeah.
So, let's see. There's this like...
an excuse to skip the in-laws.
That's the way you do it. Except I really like my in-laws, but I know that's not, I guess, a normal thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, B. Yes, I'm down if it works out with the kids. Yeah, Chelsea's video was phenomenal.
Who is that and why does she matter?
I'd probably get you banned by accident. What do you mean? Oh, thanks, Panda. Appreciate you.
Who's Kristen Morris?
Why does that name sound familiar? I don't know why.
And she's speaking on the stage for a second. Okay, let's go ahead and go to day 1 p.m.
Okay.
So
Julie Joe, Panda says your eye makeup looks pretty.
Thank you, Panda. That's really sweet. I can't see in the comments right now because I'm trying to,
Oh,
you got my back.
Andrea says that she's a champ. And anti-MLM boss babe, by the way, hey, says, Aaron, do you feel the negative vibes in Vegas right now with the Eric Worre mastermind? No, those are all at his house, allegedly, in my opinion, based on my experience.
All the vibes to his house.
No, not at all.
Okay, there might be one with Sydney Smith.
Oh, yeah, yes.
Backward straw lady. Hold on, let me... There's
Chelsea
Megan
design
George.
at the Dave and Buster's comment. Yeah, that was really good. Kristen Morris is in the lab.
Else, which
Does everybody have a drink and a snack of their choice?
Stephanie Holben.
We must watch that one.
You want to?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, wait, but I do like her jacket. Hold on. I just want to see who else is on here. You know, if Brittany's on here, I'd like to watch that.
Oh, I love you guys.
Wait. Okay, maybe we'll watch Stephanie because hers is a pretty lengthy one. And not super lengthy, but, you know, she gives a real talk, like, not just like a short blurb.
Yeah. The dollar drop. So Rachel says the dollar drop that they did was so gross. I was upset. Yeah. I'll actually talk about that when I react to that video because I have a lot to say about it, but I want to save it for that video. You what?
I think Rakon's about to come on.
Nikki Dixon says that she loves your latest video about Erica. It was really good. It was very good.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I was like, who the hell is Erica?
Did you say it with that accent too?
In my head. Ooh, the hell? Okay, so I think Rakon is about to speak. Do you want to watch Rakon?
Yeah, we can. Lab is her leadership advisory board, and her being Jesseleeward.
Who else could this be? There's no way it cannot be Rakon. She's talking about him like, you know.
Look at this comment. Hey, Fred. He said, Aaron, I hadn't messaged you yet. I got an email from Prove It HQ today begging me to start up my smart chip again, and I just LOL'd. I would love to see that. I would love to see that email, Fred.
An innovator. And I'm so thankful to call him, like I said, one of my best friends. I love you so much. I'm so thankful that you were in my life, and I cannot thank you enough.
There's a request to see Sydney's video.
Okay, I think hers is just like a little blurb. I'm trying to see if Rakon's about to get on.
Okay.
Because she like won't stop talking about how much she loves this person. Give him magical moment because there's no one who deserves it more. It's Rakon. There's no doubt. Watch it. Watch. Who else would it be? Maybe underwear. It could be Brian Underwear.
Maybe underwear.
He's Palestinian. He lives in Canada. And he loves Jessie Lee and the Empire.
Oh, yeah. That's definitely Rakon.
He's the crown or whatever it is. Companies like us, he's the king. Rakon Khalifa. So, okay. Well, I know where Rakon is. Oh, God. He's going to talk for forever, isn't he?
Oh, this is exciting, Sarah. I actually really, really want to watch that video, and I have it saved for my watch later video. Watch later. What is that called? Watch later list or whatever. I'm going to be watching that one tonight because I want to see what she says. I would love to chat with her. We were just talking about Savvy Writes books the other day. Remember? I was like, I just really love how she wasn't I was you I was talking to, right? Because we talk all the time.
Bro, I want this. Look at this.
Oh yeah. I've not opened mine yet. I'm hydrating first.
I wish she like
Hashtag
organized
crazy.
this. This is BS. Are y'all not live yet? We are live. But like
Hi Riley.
Jessie Lee did a really bad job at organizing this for someone who paid so much money.
Oh my God, look at this.
It's I'm Boss Bree. It's her Talk with the Money outfit.
Oh, let's do it.
You want to?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, they're introducing her too. I'm very excited for this.
Oh yeah. Just make sure no music, which I know you are.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my best.
She's going to, Britt. She's just getting it all ready to go.
Is someone telling me that I need to start?
No, she said, "Is are you going to share the video?" And I was just.
Oh yeah, duh. Of course, I would not do that. I would not share it. I just had to find a spot because it's so poorly organized. I had to go through.
We miss you, Fred. What they should have said, Fred, is we miss you spending money with us.
Yeah.
At least I'd be honest.
Oh, heck yeah, bro. Okay.
I really love how Savvy goes about her videos. I really like how she organizes her videos. So yeah, I would love. Oh my God. You two are my favorite girlmance relationship. Somebody commented on one of my YouTube videos and I screenshotted it and I sent it to Julie Jo this morning. Hopefully it was the first thing that she saw. And somebody said, I love watching your lives with Julie Jo because it is a boost of serotonin because of your relationship. So if you're on here and you commented that, that's incredible.
That's really so nice.
Wait, pause. Don't read this comment.
Hey, Corey, you got a 331,000. Christine, thank you.
The woman was too stunned to speak.
Holy shit.
That is the first I've heard of that.
$331,000, Aaron. Guess what? He's getting turned in, and it's probably
Morris,
me,
thank
bro.
you. That's crazy.
Lord, you're so nice.
That's what? I had not heard that.
$331,000?
That's how I feel. Is that Luna?
Yeah, she's like.
I feel the same way, Luna.
I can say I can understand what you're saying. Saying, girl.
What flavor is your Truly?
Fruit punch.
I love that one.
Do you see how big it is though, bro? It's huge.
I love that. I love that for you.
Okay. Are y'all ready to play?
Andrea.
Stop sending me postcards.
Hey, I wonder if those postcards are they put the postage on your 1099.
You're still getting paid to prove it. I'm with you, Luna. Same.
All right, I'm ready. If you are.
I am.
You want me to mute you? Okay. Oh, I muted you already. What'd you say?
Press and play.
Like, I stutter over my words. I don't speak proper English all the time, but y'all let me in. You know what I'm saying?
He's cute.
For that. But when this person told me, I'll know when I'm ready to walk in what I'm supposed to walk in. She said, when you realize you're worthy enough, you'll step in that power. I'm stepping in my power right now. Woo!
Don't scream in the mic, bro.
I'm a thug out here in these streets. I'm not gonna cry. But I don't know. I could say a whole lot of words, but I'm telling you, real just comes to mind because she showed me that I can do it just like she could. She went from Medicaid, WIC, all of that, debt, all of that, working a job that wasn't paying her worth. Look where she is now. And I know y'all know who I'm talking about, but I had to edify her the right way. This is my upline. Green nickels. Let's go! Let's go, Gracie Berhan! Let's go!
How dare she use MLM? Oh, you're muted. Are you talking? What did you say? Hit me with it.
Medicaid, WIC, checking off all those boxes to make people feel ashamed and to spread manipulation.
It's the money suit for me. It's almost like I don't even know. I love Eminem, by the way, in case y'all didn't know, and I know that song and I know all the words of many. You're not alone, Nikki. I'm singing it too, just in my head.
Not alone. Holler If you feel like you've been down the same road.
This is so cringy. The money suit. Oh God, it's giving me very much that chick from Tremont in the money bathrobe. Blech.
Yep. Here we go.
I was back there like this. And then Steffi J made me cry. And then they were like patting my eyeballs. It was very weird. Hi. Hi, Holly. Hi, Megan. Hello. My name is Bree.
She's throwing ketones.
Can you hear it? Like for
Yeah.
real, you can hear my heartbeat? That's weird. Okay, so just call me Bree. You don't need to call me anything else. Don't call me Brianna. That's different. So this is actually my second time talking on an Empire stage. Believe it or not,
take a breath, man.
The first time was back at the last EmpireU, and I was like back there. I just hit champ, and they called me on stage and told me to talk about something that I was not prepared to talk about. And it's kind of funny because everybody's like, you winged it. You did awesome. Well, you rocked it. I winged it. I rocked it, they said. And I had no idea what I was talking about. And so I decided I'm going to do the same thing today. Why not? I know my topic, but I'm going to speak from my heart and my experience. So I hope that's okay with you guys. So I want to ask y'all a question first. How many of you in here, and you have to be honest with me, I'm not going to feel any type of way because I know I can relate. And I promise that I speak for all of the leaders that have been up here that are going to feel the same. How many of y'all have looked at one of us and said, oh, no, I can't be like her. I don't look like her. I don't run a business like her. Won't ever be me. She's too good. That's not me. Okay. If you didn't raise your hand, you lied. It's fine. And the reason that
she's too good.
That's what I said. I was muted though. I was like, she's too good. Oh, you didn't raise your hand. You lied. That's fine.
I feel like we made the same facial expressions at the same time. Both of us were like,
guess what? I never thought that. She's
guess
too
what?
good.
No. If you didn't raise your hand, you lied.
Probs not.
No. Oh my God.
The fact is, I actually think these people think we're jealous of them. Like, I really think that they think we're jealous.
Listen, I've said this before. I'm going to say it again. It's the peace for me. Stepping away from an MLM and out of the chaos.
Also, the profit and loss statement compared to what I make now, compared to MLM, incredible. I actually make money now.
Yeah. Jerry and I were talking about this a couple weeks ago. And he said, do you know that we're actually making more money now than we were when you were in an MLM?
Yeah. I make what? Like, I was making like, at one point, I made like $3,000 a month in my MLM at one point, which was about average I had for a while. And then when I hit the top 2%, I was making a little more. Still not even near what I'm like profiting now. And I'm making less than that, talking about it and just from like YouTube and all that stuff. But I'm actually profiting.
Yeah.
And I don't have to re-spend my money on all of that stuff.
Yep.
It blows my mind. Bro. I'm just going to wing it and trash all you peons in the audience. You bunch of lying liars. Go ahead and be jealous. Maybe you should have planned something.
It's crazy because just like Nikki said a few minutes ago, she never used to be how she is now. And the crazy part about it is like that would have been me. This would have been me. Had I not realized like this would be me on stage that you would probably be reacting to with somebody else. For real. Be like, look at this chick. Like, oh my God. Seriously. That's crazy for me to think about.
Stephanie Keene, is really, really hard for them to get approved for loans. Even when I was in the MLM, my husband and I wanted to buy a car. And I was making, $3K a month. Like I mentioned, let's use that as an example. I still couldn't get approved for a loan. They said they couldn't even use my income.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Any of us, Nikki. Yeah. So yeah, they couldn't even use my income. And there's even a training where Brittany Anderson says it's really hard to get a loan of any kind when you're in an MLM and you try to use your income. Very difficult. And it makes sense. I mean, it makes sense because that's probably, they know that like that's not what the majority of people are profiting, but also you can lose it like that with nothing to help you back you up.
Yeah. This is a great question. I was on stage here. I'm going to actually find pictures while we're looking at this. And then I will put them up on here.
Yeet.
Might take me a while to find them. But
okay, I'm going to go ahead and press play then, okay?
Yep.
I know that is because, yes, I lead an incredible Rank 8 team. Shout out to the Dynasty. But it wasn't even a month ago that I was texting one of my friends and I was like, how have I come this far?
Is she going to start crying now?
How have I come this far and I still don't feel good enough? Hi guys, by the way, on Zoom. I miss you and I wish you were here. Next time, promise? Okay, promise. I know like I'm gonna see Ron jumping up and down, doing things that I've never seen before. Like movements that he invented. Hi Caroline, I wish you were here. Yes, I see you.
I think it's important that we bring up what just happened.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Rank 8, and last month she said, how come I don't feel good and still like how come I don't feel good enough?
Mm-hmm.
That's what happened to me when, well, not even what happened to me when I hit the top 2%, like qualified, when I qualified for the top 2%, and I was like, this is not what they painted. Like this is not it. You know?
Yeah.
Like this that's not the paycheck. You know, that's not what I thought it was gonna be. And I know that she feels that. She's going to try to turn this around and say blah, 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 blah. But those feelings are true. Her feelings of, I don't feel good enough. It's true.
Yeah.
Describing cognitive dissonance. I've come this far and still don't feel good.
Yeah. Well, and I mean that, yes, absolutely. But I also think that this is what happens when you are placing your value as a human on the amount of money that you're making and the size of your team.
Absolutely.
In my opinion.
That's absolutely what happens a lot of times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I found a picture. Y'all want to see?
Yes, please.
You're going to be like, what the? Let's see. I
feel so bad about their mental health.
I'm very worried about many of these people.
Yes.
I
mean,
I say it all the time.
Yeah. I mean, my mental health was literally as low as it could go. We all know where it got to, and if you don't, then it got really low. Low enough that I had to have intervention, but it's bad. Their mental health is bad, but a lot of them, in my opinion, and they cover it up with pushing it aside and saying, that's not positive, that's negative.
Yeah, and working more.
Yes, I don't need this negativity in my life.
Why is this not loading here?
Just got here. What's happening? We just watched a little bit of Bree Nichols, but Aaron's gonna upload a picture of her from when she was on the stage. When they speak of these things, does their scripts have to be looked over by Jesse?
That's a great question.
I guess it depends on who it is, probably.
If I remember correctly, she had people, not by Jesseleeward. She had people that were in charge of different things.
Like, yeah, probably one person. Like,
committees.
Yeah, like maybe Bree was the person who looked over everyone's. You know, like it sounds like she would have her lab do that kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how.
I like what Charlene says. She said, this is what happens when you don't work through your insecurities. The cult has now warped them into these unlikable people.
Yeah.
It's a good thing.
And Chelsea, I'll be there soon getting married. Okay, so I asked myself, how can I have come this far? When I started this business, I was on food stamps, I was on the medical card, I was drowning in credit card debt, I couldn't pay my rent. It was rough. I thought I was broken. I joined the same time.
Can I just say, if you're struggling with any of that, that doesn't make you any different. Like, it doesn't make you less. It doesn't make you someone who's failing or who's lower than her because she's able to get out. It doesn't make you anything like that. People are struggling, and that's okay, because we're going through a time of complete shit. And to be honest, capitalism has brought us to a point where a lot of people are struggling, and it's okay to struggle. It's okay to talk about it. It's okay to, I guess, normalize the conversation, right? Not be ashamed of it. In the same way that people are trying to normalize mental health conversations, normalize conversations about Medicaid and money, in the sense of, like, it's okay if you're struggling. It's okay if you're using WIC or food stamps. It's okay. You know, and I don't like when people in most level marketing companies use this as like I was low, I was like, almost like they're calling themselves failures.
Yeah.
They weren't failures. Just because you need help doesn't make you a failure.
That's right.
Are you good for me to play it, Erin?
Yeah, go ahead. Before you do, actually, I just text you the picture. I don't know why it's not finding it on my computer. So
it's Brittany Anderson, Sydney Smith, a lot of people. The day the Empire came to prove it is the day that Bree also came to prove it, except Bree struggled for a while. And I want to talk about that tomorrow. I'm not going to talk too in depth about that today. But the entire time, and even to this day, that's why I said I know that y'all who didn't raise your hands are lying. It's fine. I still love you. Sometimes we lie. It's okay. I compare myself to the people around me all of the time. And sometimes it can be healthy, because sometimes it's inspiration. The amount of you guys that have come up to me and say, Bree, you inspire me. Anybody know? Okay, somebody say, what is my response? Do any of y'all remember?
Not healthy.
I'm regular. And I say that because I know I'm amazing, and I know I'm incredible, and I know I am a phenomenal leader.
But I don't understand. What I don't understand is
in that my hand is shaking. My heart is beating so fast. I am so scared, even though my song was Not Afraid. It's kind of weird. But I am so regular in that I am no different than where you are now. And even though you compare yourself to me or whoever was up here, I want you to know that you are capable, even if you don't feel worthy, of running a massive organization and building a business where people trust you and love you, and talking up here. And you hear it all of the time, but I don't really think you believe it. Because if you believed it, you would be on the power hours, and you would show up to the trainings like Ron does, and you would.
So this is where she's shaming people, saying, you don't believe in yourself, that's why you're not all in. I think I used this on a top fail. This part I did. And she's talking about, hold on, I gotta go back. But there was one thing that you started talking about, Erin, that I didn't pause it because I was uploading that photo. Feel free to.
Oh yeah. It's really sad to me that she started this out with, she doesn't feel worthy. And then she's explaining that she's just a regular person. All of us are regular people, by the way. And then she was like, I'm this and I'm that. And it's almost like she's speaking affirmations on stage, because you can tell with her body language that, in my opinion, she doesn't believe it. That's not me bashing her, shaming her, or speaking anything negative about her. My heart breaks for this person, because this is somebody that I have spent time with. I know who she is. And JJ and I have talked about this a lot. And in fact, when we started, I hope you don't mind me sharing this, like when we started talking about not leaders, but content to react to within the empire, I was like, no, don't do anything on her. Remember that?
I think so. I kind
was
of
a
liked it
long
from
time
the
ago.
beginning. Yeah, I kind of liked it from the beginning though. Like I kind of saw, you know, that she was different.
Yeah.
She didn't have that same spice. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like
It's
that's not the
definitely
right.
changed since then.
It has big time.
Yeah.
Big time since we started looking into all of this, since I started looking at them. She just didn't have that same like
intensity.
Yeah, that like warped, you know, she wasn't completely there.
Yeah.
But she's made it in all the wrong ways. And it's so sad to see, right? From like when we first started, like, oh, Brie, like, you know, like and you were telling me like she's, you know, nice and she's this and that. And I was like, oh, then like, I'm not trying to like, we don't try to go after people who, just anyone, right? Like if someone's nice, if someone really isn't manipulating a bunch of people in the sense of like being that out there about it, right? Maybe there's some hope, I think was our thought. I think that was my thought. I was like, maybe there's some hope for her.
Yeah.
You know? And I hope that for everyone. But
absolutely,
there's just some things that you can't unsee and that you can't ignore just because you think there's hope.
Yeah.
Sometimes it takes calling out the action and going, holy shit, did I say that? You know, like maybe that happens. But anyway, yes, I remember and like we kind of talked about that difference in her. But you're right, it's
I think, and you and I have talked about this, and I know that we've talked about it in different ways in our videos and stuff. But I think that there's a crossroads that some of these leaders come to.
Yep.
I talk about the crossroads I faced, why I got out, and the reason was because, well, I mean, there were many reasons. The main factor was our team was not making any money. I think that there's people in that moment that go, we need to find another company.
Mm-hmm.
And I think there's people that go, well, maybe this is not how people make money. And I couldn't do it anymore. But I do think that there are people, and I'm not saying that that's what's happening here. I've seen several times people in the comments have said, well, there's definitely been some sort of a shift. And I think that when people decide, maybe it's subconsciously, maybe it's spiritually, I don't know. But I think when they decide in some way, shape, or form that they are going to keep moving forward in spite of, well, you know, 99% of my people are not winning. That's a stat, over 99% from the FTC. And knowing that and continuing to move forward to better themselves off of the backs of other people, I think that there's a decision made consciously, subconsciously, spiritually, whatever, however you want to word that. And I think many of these people, in my opinion, have decided to say, well, I'm going to keep going. And that's, I think, the shift that we're seeing.
Yeah, I agree. And I think that, well, what's even more sad is they have a huge cult leader. In my opinion, Jesse is just straight up cult leader. And so they do have the choice, but I don't think that they know they have the choice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they do have the choice to choose to go on or to stop, but I don't think they realize they can actually stop. So they harden themselves.
Yeah.
They just fall into if I'm just more like Jesseleeward, I won't feel this way. If I'm just more like Jesseleeward, I won't have these thoughts.
Yeah.
That's not how it works, though.
Yeah. And then looking at the subtitles here, I am so scared. Yeah. I bet they all are.
Yeah, absolutely.
I bet they all are, because one of their legs leaves.
They're done. But I mean,
they got to rebuild.
Burns.
I would not want to be in an MLM trying to build and face the anti-MLM movement. It would be, I don't even know how to handle that.
It would be horrifying. Also, how can you ignore it though, too? Like I would want to know. I would want to be like, why is there such a large movement? What's going on? And I think a lot of people think that too. Yeah. And that's why so many people are leaving. It's the double down fallacy. That's good. And someone, I think it was All Panda mentioned earlier, the Sunk cost fallacy. It might have been offhand. It might not have been.
Yeah, I got to keep going. I got to keep going. I got to get the smart chip. I got to keep the smart chip going on my ghost account. I got to keep doing this. I got to keep doing that. Oh, there.
I only fail if I quit. I only fail if I quit.
Yeah.
I only fail if I quit.
Yeah.
I've not failed yet. Plays
Yeah.
over and over.
That sunken cost fallacy is so powerful.
It's rough. And I get it. We get it. It's hard to get past that.
Yeah.
Okay, could you mute me?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I am so scared, even though my song was Not Afraid. It's kind of weird. But I am so regular in that I am no different than where you are now. And even though you compare yourself to me or whoever was up here, I want you to know that you are capable, even if you don't feel worthy, of running a massive organization and building a business where people trust you and love you and talking up here. And you hear it all of the time, but I don't really think you believe it.
She doesn't believe it.
Because if you believed it, you would be on the power hours and you would show up to the trainings like Ron does, and you would be all in on this team. There was a point in my business where, because I was comparing myself to everyone else, I was like, I'm sure that I'm broken. Something's wrong with me. That I unplugged from this team. I didn't show up to trainings. I left chats. I didn't talk to people because I thought, they don't like me. I'm a disappointment. I'll never be like them. I'll never be good enough. And the only thing that happened when I did that, which kudos to you guys for coming, because there's a lot of people who didn't come because they pulled so far away. And mind you can always come back. So if it's any of y'all on the Zoom, or if any of you guys are here and you feel a little bit disconnected, you can always come back. But
doesn't that sound like a cult?
I decided
you can always come back. That sounds like straight up cult.
But also,
language.
They can't always come back because Jesseleeward blocks them and
That's
refuses to allow them back. And that is her Achilles heel.
You know, she still has people that are active in her organization that she collects a check on, that she has blocked from everything.
Yep.
I find that interesting.
What I hate is, I think what Bree's about to go into, what she kind of hinted at, is when I disconnected, everything went bad. You know,
Oh God, it sounds like Scientology.
Exactly. When I stepped away, everything was horrible. I felt this way and it was awful and it was that. She's scaring. She doesn't, I don't think she realizes it. She might. She's scaring people to not step back. I'm blocked from everything and I didn't break any Empire recruitment rules. Yep, Nikki.
I can always go back, you guys.
Erin, can you come back?
Hail to the no.
Hail to the no.
Nah.
Hail to the no. Hail to the no.
No, thank you. I value my time and energy and creativity. By the way, remember we were talking about this morning. So this is totally unrelated, but JJ and I were talking. Well, I guess it's not that unrelated. We were talking this morning about a project that she's working on, and I was like, you know what you should do? And like, all of these ideas came out of me. Like, I was like, you should do this, and then have Riley do this, and and like, I gave her all of these ideas. I'm not gonna, we don't have to talk about it because it's something that you're working on. But I was like, you know what? I haven't felt like that. Or let me back up. It's not that I haven't felt that way, but that was one of the things, in my opinion, that was taken advantage of when I was a part of the Empire. Because come back, Jack, never let go. Because I can come up with these creative ideas it feels like out of nowhere. And there was 3 different videos or whatever, like a reel, a YouTube video, or a vlog type thing, or there was like
that, like a YouTube clip and then like a reel, something like that. It
literally came out of like I don't even know where, but that was one of the things that I was really good at, and that is one of the things that, I mean, if there were ever a positive thing out of my time in MLM, I think it was understanding how to use my creativity to market.
Yeah. That's what you're telling me about this morning. Like, just take advantage of your talent. It's kind of what she's doing. But I'm nervous where this is going. She's about to tell everyone, when I left, it was bad. The romance I mentioned.
I love that. I love that. Oh, did you already open that?
Bro, I've been knee
I
deep in
wanted
this.
hydrating first. All right, hold
I'm
on.
deep in this.
Put an ASMR
Don't
moment.
hydrate. Just let it hit, you know?
I can't. I'm on creatine. It'll make me sick. All right, here we go. ASMR moment.
That was a good one. Bro, the bubbles.
Could you hear it?
Yes.
Cheers, everybody.
I love it. Cheers. Beep. Okay, I'll press play now. Could you mute me?
Right.
And when I pause, can you unmute me?
Yeah.
Thanks. That's so much easier.
After an event that I'm going to talk about later. I love you too. I just saw that. Wow, good thing I didn't have notes. Okay. I decided that I was going to come back all in on the Empire, and a lot of things changed for me. I went from comparing myself to the people around me to saying, I want to be friends with them. They inspire me. I want to be just like them. And it went from going into a negative headspace all of the time to being excited about what the Empire had, to being excited about the future in my business. And so maybe you look at me, and yes, I got on $100 bills. They're not real. I don't have.
She can't stop crying.
She is a very emotional person.
Yeah, but it just shows how. Sorry, my dog was going to say a word. It just shows how emotionally invested she is in this.
I think what we're seeing is, in one of my recent videos, I was talking about the spinning plates. Y'all remember that? If you've watched it.
Yeah.
And I talk about the spinning plates, and I did the circus music behind it. You know that one. Okay, anyways. The second you stop spinning the plate, it all crumbles. The plates come down, they break, it crashes everywhere. And that is what I am seeing and feeling with this right here. And again, that's not me bashing her or speaking negatively of her. I think the fear that she's feeling, the emotions, is because deep down,
that's what
she knows if she stops, this thing crumbles.
How exhausting.
It is exhausting.
How exhausting. How horrible because you know it. There's always that little bitty piece of you. Always.
Yep.
It's tiny, and it might be like a millimeter just right in the back of your brain that goes, you know what happens if this stops, right? Love the sound effects on your videos. I know they're so cute. I love it. But yeah, and she knows it, and it's just so sad because you know she knows, and but whatever. I don't need to feel bad for her. You know, I have this issue with Brie where I'm like, I get too like,
yeah, chewing your feels.
I get that for Brie, and I'm like, you know, this is also her choice, and I can't just.
Yeah. I mean, I've spent a lot of time with her, and in not just in Prove It, but also in Modair. You know, we were in a small group at the leadership retreat with her, and I should say, and several other people. And yeah, it's I have a hard time sometimes removing my emotions, because now that the rose-colored glasses have been removed, I'm seeing what's really going on. And you're watching somebody's identity becoming less and less.
Yep.
I think this is a really great question. Erin, was this woman as manipulative when you knew her, or has she learned this trait through being? I think you meant being in an MLM, in my opinion. Yeah. In my opinion, no. I don't think that she was as manipulative as she appears to be now. I definitely think that what we're seeing is a lot of these leaders are replicating the behavior of Jesseleeward. They dress like her, they sound like her, they're doing a lot of the same things. And Brie is on that stage because she got in early, in my opinion.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I would be
And she
exactly
befriended
where these
Jesse.
guys are at if I was still in.
Yeah.
So
I'll have this many. But I went from thinking it would never happen because I was looking at everybody else's business to just looking at me, where I was going in my business and what I could do. What I want you guys to remember when you're looking at other people, it doesn't matter if you're looking at me or if you're looking at whoever, you can just say their name. Who do you look at the most on this team? Oh, Megan, that's a great example. That's my best friend. And yes, I also compare myself to her sometimes. We're very yin and yang, though. We work really well together. But I know a lot of you guys compare yourself to her or somebody else in business. And as much as I love her, I'm gonna tell y'all this. You see what she wants you to see. You see what everyone you admire and you look up to or you compare yourself to wants you to see. I want you to think of it like this Zoom. If y'all can't see the people on the Zoom, I can't either, but we've all been on Zoom. The only thing you see behind those people is their background, right? What they want you to see. You don't see the dirty dishes in the sink because they're overwhelmed. You don't see the fights that they have with their partner. You don't see the haters that they're getting nonstop. Some of y'all see them on TikTok, but you don't actually see the DMs. You don't see the people telling them that they should do things to themselves. You don't see the names they're calling them. You don't see the worthiness issues that y'all might not even know that I have. You don't see that.
We know it.
We
see it.
Jesseleeward when she had us do that paper and we all stood up because we all have the same shit. I remember when our team hit rank 8. It was insane. We went from like nothing to pro champ, rank 8, and everybody was like, rank 8, rank 8, rank 8. I was like, can you please stop calling me that? I don't like it. Not that I don't like that our team is a rank 8. I'm obsessed with it because when I'm winning, that means that they have to be winning at some level as well. And it warms my heart. It makes me so happy.
No.
that is not accurate. If
Not
I'm
at all.
winning, that means they are. That's not how the prove it comp plan works, actually.
Not at all. Yeah, like with MLMs in general, it's like everyone can't be winning. That's not how the business structure works. It's impossible.
Yeah. Jesseleeward is a rank 10. It's just interesting to me. I remember saying this. I remember feeling this. I remember believing that statement. You know, if I'm winning, that means our team is too. No, that means that your team is buying ketones. That means that your team, when there's a new product, I did a TikTok on this tonight. When your team or when the company has new products, new flavors, whatever, that means that your team is going and buying it. That means that people like other inner circle members that I put in my stories today that have 4 cabinets worth of ketones are ordering when there's new stuff.
Yep.
That's what that means. And if somebody can stand on a stage and be like, man, if I'm winning, that means my team is too. Knowing the comp plan, knowing the income disclosure statement, knowing the stats and the statistics in general from the FTC, I think that's disgusting. I think that is the ultimate form of manipulation. By the way, I also find it interesting that they are being taught to package fake trials in their stories, allegedly. So they go live, they put the fun songs, because I used to do it too.
Oh, wait. That makes complete sense.
Yeah. So they go live and they're acting like they're packaging up trials, allegedly, for customers. And people haven't ordered. They're just packaging it up, making it look like they have customers in hopes of baiting somebody into ordering.
Mm-hmm.
Allegedly.
I mean, that makes perfect sense, though, too.
Yeah. There's so many of them that moved.
Oh, wait. Training on
There
fake
you go.
trials. Red flag. Love that, Andrea. You're right. It's a huge red flag.
That was definitely after my time, because I would have been like, I straight up would have told our team, Nikki, you can correct me, but Nikki was on my team, by the way. I would have been like, don't do that. Don't act like you're selling. Don't do
that. You know? All right. I'm going to press play.
But the reason why it drives me nuts when people refer to me as rank 8 Bree is because I'm just Bree and I'm regular and I have the same shit going on in my head that you guys do.
But they don't have a Jesseleeward putting people under them, allegedly. They don't have a Jesseleeward stacking them up real nice and good, allegedly.
Yeah. Also, this is supposed to be a business training.
Yeah, what the frick is this? I don't call me rank 8 Bree. I mean, I hate it, but I love it. But I love it. I love talking about it. No one
in a money suit.
What?
And she in a money suit.
The most humble. Jesus Christ.
I don't like it.
And a money suit, just tasteless. Like, it's disappointing. Because, you know, Bree's different, but she's not. But she's not. She's not. That's the issue. If you're regular, why are you on the stage?
Right.
Exactly. If you're just like everyone else with the same issues, why does Jesseleeward stack your team? Allegedly.
Yep.
You're not the same as them. You got in early. You moved to Texas for Jesseleeward, allegedly, became a leader in her cult and literally bowed down to her. Maybe not literally, but who knows? God, who knows what's going on now? But
I remembered the other day, she may have been, I think I told you this, but she may have been joking when she said it. I mean, I'm sure she probably was. She has a tendency, in my opinion, to present things like a joke, but she really kind of means it, in my opinion, again. But anyways, she talked about having a compound years ago.
Okay, but she would love it.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
She would love it.
I hope they have big enough houses so that they can put all their front-loaded ketones in 4 cabinets.
I hope they have a big enough closet to hold all their money suits.
Maybe they'll have a ketone room. You know, like
maybe
room.
They'll like use ketone as their salt and pepper. Maybe they'll take a bath with ketones as the bath bomb.
Maybe they'll take all the extra packets of ketones that they have from front loading and they'll turn that into a suit.
Wait. Can we? Anyone want to send us their ketones so we can turn it into like a hat?
Oh my God.
Oh, imagine. Like a curtain out of the ketone packs. The ketone dungeon. Okay. All right, I'll press play.
But you see what I want you to see. And sometimes it's me crying and sometimes it's me being vulnerable. But all the time, I know that I have to posture up as a leader. And I know that I have to pour belief into you and you and you and you and every single one of you in this room. I know that I have to. And you guys will do the same thing. Okay, I was talking, we don't get into the details because, you know. If you know, you know. If you don't, good. You're glad and happy. But we were talking about leadership. I said there's a switch that goes off at some point in your leadership. You go from being about you and worrying about you to something happens and now you're worried about everybody else around you and you don't matter anymore. You do, but it's different. And you'll know when you know. But anyways, back to what I was saying, because I'm out of time and they're going to kill me, is that perspective is everything. What you see is not always reality. Please know that if I can do this, you can do this. And I don't just say that to say that.
Oh my God.
I say that because I mean it. I thought I was broken. I was broke. I couldn't pay my bills. I went to an event when I didn't feel like it. And my entire life has shifted because of this team. So don't just sit there and think that'll never be me. I don't care. I have Jordans on, by the way. This is from Fashion Nova. My necklace is from Amazon.
Send it back.
I'm regular.
Except for the Jordans.
And the next time that you feel that you can't do what we do, I want you to sit there and remember that you see what I want you to see, but I'm a real person like you. And if Bree can do this, then absolutely you can do this. will tell you more tomorrow, but I'm done. I love you guys so much. I hope you got a little bit of value.
Zero value. Zero business training.
All I got out of that, okay, here's what I got out of that. She's very concerned. She's very emotional, which is okay to be emotional. Everything in her head could collapse all at the same time. Everything could go down. But
very easily.
She thinks she's such a boss-ass bitch at rank 8. But it's not her. It's her team. But her team's not successful. Maybe one person. But her money outfit is from Fashion Nova. Her necklace is from Amazon. I'm closing my eyes because I don't want to see the comments. And she's very insecure. She also really thinks she's trying to put up this certain look. You know, this like, I'm trying to let you see what you want to see. You know, I only let you see what I want you to see. But you see right through it. It's easy to see right through her. Like, it's easy to look at her and go, she's not confident in herself. She has some cognitive dissonance that she struggles with. And yeah. Amber Higgins and
there was a lot going on in the comments, so it's good that you closed your eyes to get that thought out.
I know. It's just like, that's what I got. That's it. That's all. All I got is, and I was broke. I was broken. And Jesseleeward saved my life. Yeah. That's what I got.
Karina wants to hop on.
Go for it.
Karina, I'll send you the link.
How long are we going to do this, though?
I don't know. How long are we going to do this, friends?
I don't know, bro. Let me see. Who else we got? Amber Higgins. Who cares about Amber Higgins? No one. She's pretty, though.
She is pretty. Erica had her appendix removed.
Damn, Erica.
Like today? You had it removed today?
That's rough.
Yikes.
Oh, God. Underwear's back. I hate him. Hate's a strong word.
Strongly described? Andrea said she's got another hour in her.
Another hour, bro. It's like 10 p.m. my time. I'm about, in my heart,
Harper and the Sunshine Gang says stay on all night.
Are you gonna stay on and watch all night? Oh, you want to listen to a Jesseleeward?
Yes.
Was that 208? Okay, I'm just gonna.
Oh, she got it removed on Tuesday. Good. I'm glad you're feeling better. I bet you're feeling a whole lot better.
Okay, here we go. Let's do some Jesseleeward.
I know, Harper. It's Harper and the Sunshine Gang. It's 8 p.m. here too. Wait, you didn't show my picture.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
That is great. Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, there we go. This is Erin. Karina. What's up, girl?
Oh, those
hello,
braids,
my dudes.
Those braids are everything, man. Turn to the side.
Wait. I can't hear. I can't hear. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yes. Own it.
Wait.
Yes,
I
girl.
couldn't hear you. What was going on? I just heard turn to the side.
Yeah, we were admiring the braids.
Big fan.
Oh,
come braid
mine. Yes, I love it.
Thank you.
Do you think you could braid mine?
Of course. I got you. I can do anything I set my mind to.
I love that. Okay,
Karina. I can do it. You can do it.
Let's take a look at Erin on the stage with Jesseleeward. Hey! Look at your microphone.
Let's do it.
Look who it is.
My little mic right here.
What? It's Erin and Jess.
2019.
2019. Girl, look at
Jenny
you.
Elizabeth in the background. Jesseleeward in the background.
Can I just say, you're glowing right now. Like, you yourself nowadays glow. Like, it's like this really relaxed, like, I don't know, this vibe you have compared to here. It's just different. It's nice.
Thank you. We were jamming out to my song. Nikki mentioned it earlier, but it was Champion by Carrie Underwood and Ludacris.
Oh, I love Carrie.
I probably was either getting ready to rap the Ludacris part or I absolutely was at this point.
Did you still rap for us? Yes. Did you rap for us?
No.
Maybe you know what?
Maybe
On
another
Sunday-
time.
On Sunday,
Okay.
we can do whatever we want because we're
I
not
mean, if you set
monetizing
me
it.
up, you already know.
Well, let's
Also, I
on
wanna
Sunday.
let you guys know that I'm a little litty. I was on another life before this, and this is what's left of the bottle.
Oh, girl, is that good clean wine?
No, this is actually from Aldi. $5.
Oh,
Love that.
It's hitting really, really good. Okay,
Love
so
that
That's
for
nice.
you.
I'm gonna
I think
finish
I'm
this off.
halfway through this.
Thank you guys so
Ayy.
much for all the compliments, by the way. I appreciate it. It definitely
You look
feels
amazing.
so better. Thank you.
And
Even your skin is better, and you seem like so much more relaxed and just so much, I don't know how to explain it.
Like you're glowing in both because Erin's like, you're just different.
Yeah.
I mean, even though you were on the team, there's still something different about you because, I mean, for example, you would say, no, we're not going to do that to your team, right? Like, no, we're not going to do that. There's just something different. Like you stand out among them.
Oh, well, thank you.
You know?
Yeah.
I told her a while back when I saw her, I think it was her first, like, reacting to my hun self or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I told you if I had met you or I had known of you while you were a hun, we couldn't be friends. But now you're such a good friend, and I love you so much.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay, so I have Jesse on deck.
All right.
Ready?
Mm-hmm. Let's do this.
Do it.
Finally, I can jump around. I stopped with the dresses for a minute, all right? Like, now I've got this on, okay?
Wait, you gotta put the video up.
You know
Training I was.
coming. Like, it's a little obvious.
I was. It just took me a second.
Oh, my gosh. What a morning. What a morning. Can we talk about these MCs for a minute? Can I put some respect on these two? I kind of feel like if Prove It it's working out really well for both of them, but if Prove It doesn't work out for them, you know, I really feel like they have a future in television or something. You guys can go ahead and take a seat. We have some awesome training for this one. This one is going to be great when it comes to leadership, when it comes to perspective, when it comes to maintaining your mindset around recruiting. Sound good? All right. How did everyone sleep last night? We good? Oh, man. I'm doing this carnivore thing, you guys know, right? Like I'm back to just eating meat and animal products. Sorry, vegans. You only need like 4 hours of sleep. It feels like 8. So I'm like wide awake at 4:30, like, let's go, EmpireU. And then Wookie looked at me like, sit your ass back in bed, woman. She was not ready for the day. All right, so this is one of the best known trainings of the Empire, okay? Because I think sometimes we think something is wrong with us. Anyone ever felt like that before?
Is this the deck of cards?
Did anyone see these cards that we had made? Another question. Anybody like, man, we ran out of swag? That was a lot. Okay, how about my virtual people? I want swag! Look at them. They're like, I want freaking swag. Okay, so look, come on, it's Jesseleeward. Did you really think we wouldn't figure this out? So what we are doing is, I'll tell you later. All right, because I know what you're gonna do if I know what you'll do if I tell you.
The way she talks about herself in third person.
All right, I like Scooby-Dooed you. All right. So this training, look, I have felt so many times in my past like something was wrong with my recruiting. Okay, I felt like I was attracting all the wrong people. Just like I forget who was saying it yesterday over here. How do I get the right people? What mistakes did you make? Remember that? Who was that? Yeah, Leah. And I started to realize, this is a quote from Lisa Grossman, who will be coming, by the way. I talked to the godmother this morning. She's freaking out. She's so proud of you guys. I talked to her and I just said, or she said to me, Jesseleeward, you have to understand that network marketing is a numbers game, but people are not numbers. And I know my yellow mushies in here needed to hear that last part, right? Because you are going to love people where they are, but you have to understand, like Rakan said last night, what did he say? He said, every level of your business, you have to keep doing what? Recruiting. Now, this is where some of your champs done messed up. They ran their little butts off the champ. They ran themselves a pro champ. They crushed their way to 8. And then they went, ooh.
Oh, she's talking
This
about
is nice.
specific people.
Every level. There's a reason.
I bet you one of them is Brittany Anderson. Because she dropped.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Ooh, I wonder how that feels, Brittany.
Does it
Yikes.
sting?
But this is what she does. She did it to me multiple times. So many people were there for the playbook event where she was like Erin, who signed 6 people and she didn't know what any of them did. First of all, yes, I did. I just didn't respond to your text because I went to bed. And you assumed I didn't know what they wanted. That's not how I worked with any of our team members.
But honestly, like, it just doesn't seem like she actually knew you.
I think
she didn't trust you because of the way that, the way that she reacted towards you and the things that you did. It's almost like she didn't.
It's really weird because on some of the leadership calls, there was one leadership call in particular, I got extremely emotional because I was so frustrated that we weren't making progress. And I was bawling on this thing. And she was like, the fact that Erin has she said something like, the fact that Erin has done what she's done is just a testament to her leadership. But then on this team training on a Saturday, she's like, oh, well, don't do what Erin did. And it was just her assuming because I didn't respond to a text. The sad part about this is if she is in this talking about Brittany Anderson, that's really sad because I know what that feels like. And I know how Brittany might be feeling that maybe she won't admit that to anybody. And that part is really sad because this is not okay. You don't talk about your team members to other team members as an example of, this is what they did wrong. That's not okay.
Never.
Yeah.
I think she just knew about you what benefited her. It's not that she cared. She just knew what she could use about you to relate to others. And I think that's how she approaches all her relationships from what it, just from the outside looking in.
She's very good at knowing facts, a lot of facts about a lot of people, but I don't think she genuinely knows people. She knows, like you said, what
benefits her.
Yeah. So like when I would be frustrated or whatever, sad or just down in the dumps, she would know exactly what to say to get me back to work, which is what a manipulator does, in my opinion.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to mute and then.
Number 1 recruiter in the company, you understand? Caitlin gets it, all right? You get it? Because every level, if you want to go to another level, you have to bring new people with you, okay? And if you can find a heart-centered place to do that, knowing you're helping people, the game changes. But you have to understand it's a game of numbers. Mathematically speaking, does anybody know how many recruits you need on your whole team, not personal recruits, your whole team to be a car earning champ? Just guess. You can't guess wrong. It's me. I'm not going to yell at you. Somebody said 5. Somebody said what? 80? What? Huh? 50? Okay. 5, 10, 32. Okay. So it's like 54. Okay. So the actual average to put in 30,000 points in the network marketing space, I don't know that this is 100% for prove it, but the network marketing space to get 30,000 points, which is car earning champ 6. For those of you that have been wondering how you get a car, there you go. Okay. It's 54 recruits. Doesn't mean you recruit 54. It means the whole organization. Make sense? Make sense? Make sense? Making sure you're awake. All right. So this is a deck of cards. How many cards are in a deck of cards? 52. 54. No, 52. Okay. I love this participation. It's good for me. All right. So if there's 52 cards, there's also these little special cards, right? They're called jokers. And jokers are the weirdos, right? Most people take them out, they throw them out of the deck. I would say you throw them out of the deck because, well, you know, they're probably like the entrepreneurs. They're a little squirrely, you know, they just do their own thing. Woo! What you're really looking, yeah, they're wild, right? What you're really looking for, though, are jokers. A great example of a joker is Jesseleeward. Okay? And all this means is I'm self-sustaining. Like, no matter what, I'm going to.
Let me just talk about me.
To be frank, she is so far, her head is so far up her own ass that when she looks anywhere, she just sees herself.
Oh my God.
Her eyeballs and her anus, if you ask me.
She is the definition of a narcissist. Like,
Oh,
everything is
God.
about her. She has that, what's it called? The main character syndrome. Everything's for her, about her, because of her. Ma'am,
Yeah,
don't
like
nobody care about you that much.
Imagine talking about yourself like this. Like, what would your friend say? Karina, what? You
Oh,
know,
what's
like,
going on? I need you to calm down.
yeah. Imagine being at a business conference
Oh my God.
with all your colleagues and stuff, and you up on stage saying
Yep.
something like that.
It's like I told you last time. Imagine working for McDonald's and you have to pay to get talked to like this.
Dude.
Yeah, that's crazy. Nobody would pay for that.
No one would pay for that. You just steal the
Mm-mm.
French fries and then walk away, but you wouldn't pay for this shit right here.
Yeah.
No.
I like this. It's again, how is this training? Like, what?
You know, and she could have used this opportunity as a way to recognize some of her leaders.
Yeah.
Like so-and-so, like so-and-so, like so-and-so, and their team is there. Think about, like, that would have been really powerful to acknowledge these people that she's making a substantial amount of income off rather than shouting herself out.
You know what I never see her do? I never on any of her platforms ever see her talk about anyone in her downline. Ever. I never see her talk about any rank 8s, any rank 7s, any of her lab people. I never ever see her talk about anyone in particular. It might be lab as a whole, my lab, my empire, but she's never saying how amazing someone is, right? She's never making a post specifically for them because, you know, I think part of it is she doesn't know who's going to stay and who's going to go.
Yeah. And you know, it's really fascinating to me that she says, this is our team. This is our empire.
Girl.
If that's the case, why do you spend so much time talking about you?
And why aren't they getting paid then if it's our? Why are you the one benefiting from it then?
Yeah, and also, I mean, allegedly, she's gonna. I've heard through the grapevine that she might become a coach and leave Prove It, right?
Maybe she said.
Is this what it may be allegedly, in my opinion?
Well, she already is. She already is somebody that teaches typically at Prove It events.
Well, yeah, but do you really think that someone outside of Prove, if she's not involved, no longer involved with Prove It, someone's gonna pay for this? I don't think so. Not the way she's talking, not the way she's giving herself, like, it's a saying in Spanish, solita se está aventando flores. So she's throwing herself flowers by herself. She's complimenting her own self. Like, ma'am, ain't nobody gonna buy this narcissist ass shit. Like, nobody's gonna buy this.
Well, like, I don't think she could be as successful as just being a coach. She has to have the empire or it's not gonna work.
Yeah. The reason that I think that she says some of this stuff is because words of affirmation for her are insanely important to her ego. So whether it's somebody else saying it or whether it's her saying, well, look what I did, you know, I just think it's really interesting that she says, this is your empire. This is our empire. But the majority of the time she's talking about herself. This was one of the biggest complaints that I had was we would get on training, and any of you that have been a part of it can blow up the comments here because you know what I'm about to say. But the training was exactly like this, her talking about her. And half the time it was like this. She would be staring at her phone. The coaching Zooms, she'd be staring at her phone while you were talking. It's ridiculous. That's, in my opinion, that's not leadership.
Yeah.
She stays kissing her own butt. Like, that doesn't benefit anyone but her.
It's so odd. I noticed recently she just can't step back from the spotlight and be like, look how incredible this person is doing to everyone. Like, it can't, like, she can't do that. She has to be some part of it.
She doesn't want to share the spotlight. I think that's what it is. She doesn't want to acknowledge that her success is due to someone else. Even though she kind of implies it, or she'll say, oh, this is our empire. Okay, so then, like Erin said, why do you keep talking about yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you not acknowledge anyone else? Why do you not give credit to anyone else?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like what DC said when she said, if people fail, it's not her fault. But if people succeed, it's only because of her training.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heather, yes, I do.
Do you know Luna Ashley? Oh, yeah. I know Luna Ashley too, but only because of you.
Mm-hmm.
I think you told me to go like check her out or something. All right. I'm gonna continue. Can you mute me? Thank you.
To run this business up. Like Brian Underwood said on stage on day, what was yesterday? It seems like a week ago. On day one, yesterday. He said, I'm a force. Jesselee's a force. Remember? You can't stop a joker. Okay? A bad day happens, a family emergency happens, a whatever, because life happens, as we established last night. I can promise you a joker is going to still get it done. Now, I might not always have a smile on my face, and it might not always feel good, but I'm always going to get the job done. You understand? I'm not the only joker in the room. Can we agree? All right, then. So you're trying to find those jokers. It's a numbers game. 54 cards in the deck. So I'm going to explain this analogy. And then I'm going to talk to you about swag for a minute, okay? All right. And then I'm going to bring some people to stage. Does that sound good? All right. So the analogy here is you never know who is going to be good at this. Would you agree? Can I tell you a secret? The people you think will be the best will more than likely be your worst recruits.
Ewan, I think she's talking bad about you.
Good.
Jesse, suck a butt. Talk shit about my friend Jesse. Do it again.
She can
Erin
suck my fat toe. That's what she could do.
Batman.
What?
They're calling me Batman. It's freaking hilarious. Judas to Batman.
Dude. Judas, no.
Listen, she can say, I've said this before. I appreciate everybody that's like, let me at her and all this stuff. But her words mean nothing. Her words about me mean nothing.
Yeah, they mean nothing.
Nothing she can say will impact me.
Absolutely.
There's nothing that I wouldn't like. I would not assign any value to anything that she said about me. I know who I am.
Yeah.
You know what? I admire that about you, and I want to tell you a little short story. So, a few weeks ago, someone publicly said some really mean, rude stuff about me, indirectly, and right after, huh?
Was it someone who was an MLM?
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
So I don't want to start no shit, but I still want people to know about it. But okay, so someone said something like super, super rude about me and about my appearance more than anything. And right after I saw that, I saw your video when you were talking about something that Jesseleeward has said about you, and you said, but it doesn't matter because her words hold no weight for me. And honestly, here's the thing. I think had I not heard that, what you said, I would have popped off.
Yeah.
Like I would have you blah, 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 beep, 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 beep. But I was like, you know what? She's right. Yeah. She's right. Her words or their words only have weight if I allowed them to. So you saved me, ma'am. with that attitude that you have, and this is why you're my friend, from making maybe an ass of myself. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
What you're doing is amazing, and you're so strong, and you are so inspiring.
Thank you so much.
Just wanted to let you know
That's
that.
amazing. Yeah, I think that we all need to remind ourselves when somebody says something about us. And it's funny too, because she says this. When somebody says something about you, it really speaks volumes about themselves. Ma'am, look in the mirror.
Yeah.
Look in the mirror. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the behaviors. And that goes for the entire anti-MLM movement. When we do a video, we're not talking about you personally. We're talking about the behaviors, in my opinion, predatory behaviors that we are seeing.
Yeah. Yeah. And what was I going to say? What did you say at the very beginning, Erin, of that thing you said? I had something good.
What did I say? Which part?
I don't know. Karina ended, and then you hopped in and said something, and I was like, "Oh,
how she says that when other people talk about you, it says a lot about them."
Yeah.
So I have talked a little bit about this, but when I started TikTok and YouTube, TikTok says people say the meanest shit on there. Like, the meanest, and it would bother me so much at first, but then, like, I don't know, it just stopped after a while, I guess, of getting it so much and just being like, who are you? That means nothing. You don't change anything that I'm doing.
Yeah.
Like that, like it doesn't, all of a sudden it just didn't matter anymore. And once it stops, once you do not allow it, like you don't give it power of some kind, everything changes in your mind. Like, I post a TikTok, someone says something hateful, and I'm like, oh, I know why. They're offended, or they're cognitive dissonance right now, or they're having a moment where they don't understand what I said, or something weird like that. The same thing, like you with Jesse's words, and I think a lot of creators have experienced that, where they started off and people have said some mean shit. People even still say mean shit and lies about me. Guess what? I give it no power. I give it nothing, because it means nothing to me. It's not halting anything. It's not stopping me from doing anything. That's how it works, you know?
Yeah, and I think for me, I feel like when someone attacks you on your appearance, it's like, okay, what else you got? You have nothing else.
Fallacy.
So for me, exactly. So for me, it was an attack on my appearance. It was more specifically on my teeth. Here's the thing. A lot of people don't know that I have a genetic condition that there's no control I have over. And I could have made that person feel like an asshole and put them on blast and be like, well, here you go. You wanted I could make them seem like like an asshole. Yeah. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to just sit on it for a second. And I think out of everyone that I talked to in this space, I just told my husband, and he was like, you know what? If that person, sit down, think about it, compose yourself, and then try to think. And because I really could have gone off and made this person look like trash, but I was like, you know what? It's not worth it. It's not worth my time. I know who I am. I know what I'm worth, and my appearance has nothing to do with the person that I am.
Yeah.
So if I give them that power, everybody else is going to want to take it. And I am confident. I'm sorry. You can think whatever you want about me. That's your business. Me, in my opinion, with my 50 pounds overweight and whatever else you want to criticize about me, I am the baddest bee you would ever know. Nobody is going to tell me what I am worth. Yeah, I love myself with every stretch mark, every little lump, everything. I love myself. And you have no right to criticize me, especially when you are trying to be a voice of reason or a voice of peace or a voice of change.
Yeah.
Like, how does that make you look?
Their goal is for you to fall out of that. Yes. They don't want you to have that. And that's why you'll see, like, maybe there's someone in a video of mine that you can watch and go, oh, maybe something's going on with her. face or like something with their, maybe guess what? Never.
Yeah.
I'd never say anything about that because it's not about that. Never has been, never will be, specifically about their actions and their manipulation. And I'm not here to hurt them and get them to think bad about themselves. I'm here to, and all of us are here to go, stop and look at what you're doing.
Yes.
Look at what you're doing.
It's never personal. It's never personal. I'll sit here and criticize your behavior, and I will not tear it, but like I will dissect it piece by piece. Yeah. Your behavior and what you're doing. However, your physical appearance has nothing to do with anything. Yeah. And I would never hit that low. But also, I refuse to give someone else the power of tearing me down on something that I have no control over.
Yeah. And it just shows their ignorance too. Like they know nothing. They just want to hurt you. That's it. That's their goal.
And I think also we need to, in this conversation, I think we need to also remind ourselves that boundaries are a beautiful thing.
Yes, absolutely.
Let me just speak for myself. When I was in an MLM and I would get a message, I would think that I needed to respond to that message immediately, whether it was a team member, a sideline member, a customer, a potential customer. I felt like I needed to be on 24/7, snapping just like some of the MLMers do. And I think that there is great power in a pause. Whether that's in a conflict, whether that's in a situation like what we're talking about here, not everybody needs to have a response from you.
Yeah.
You don't need to defend yourself to everybody.
Absolutely.
Here's the thing. When somebody is wrong, deep down they know they're wrong. Mm-hmm. And the best thing that you can do, in my opinion, in that situation is let them sit in that. Not everybody deserves your time, energy, and your attention. Not everybody deserves a response.
Sometimes it's just stating what's going on, what they did wrong, and never speaking of it again. Just saying,
and the kicker? Everyone was like in love with this person. And now she has shown, or they have shown their true colors. And everybody's like, wait. And I'm like, okay, so I'm not fucking crazy. Like, I'm not crazy. People see what I'm talking about. Yeah. Exactly. And it's like, I could have like gone in on that person and be like, listen.
Yeah.
This. But I'm kind of glad that I just kind of like sat back and kept it to myself. I didn't even tell my best friends, like Kayla and Blanca. I didn't tell anyone. I was just like, you know what? I'm going to just keep this one to myself. And all of a sudden, everybody is like, whoa, wait. Questionable behavior here. Things are happening. And I'm like,
the truth always comes out.
Exactly.
True colors always come out. And people's character speaks volumes.
Yeah. And so I will take this opportunity to say, you can attack my physical appearance all you want. I know who I am. I am the baddest bee there ever has been and there ever will be. And there's nothing you can say about me to tear me down.
Yes, girl.
Whether I'm this weight or 20 pounds or 40 pounds lighter, I don't care.
Yeah.
I know who I am.
That's right.
Absolutely. I really like what Maggie said because I also struggle with this. She said, I needed this. Someone criticized me recently. I get rejection, sensitivity, dysphoria. There we go. Though because of my ADHD, it's hard to be rational. And I feel the same way. Like when someone criticizes me, I feel personally attacked. But it's something that we need to remember that a lot of times, especially if it's people we respect, people who we look up to, it's not personal. Yeah. Like being criticized correctly, right? Constructive criticism, it's not personal. And I think that's what they don't get in MLMs either.
Yeah. And also, as hard as it is to not take it personally, I feel like I am so proud of myself now.
Yeah.
Like seeing everything that has happened after that situation, I'm like, okay, because I could have gone full H-Town on this person and like giving them hell. But I was like, you know what? No, it's not worth it. It's not worth my time. It's not worth my energy. And I'm not going to give them their words any weight, like Erin said. And so, again, Erin, thank you. Because had I not seen the video, I don't know what would have happened.
I mean, it just shows your growth. Yeah. Okay, you watched my video, but like it shows your growth.
And I've been working so hard.
Yeah, and I mean that, and it shows because you didn't react. So I think that's really powerful. I think this was a great. This whole part I think was really, really powerful for hopefully a lot of you guys too.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna press play. Can someone mute me?
Yep.
Thank you.
Promise. I don't know who needed to hear that. And the people you think are going to be horrible. Oh man, you better not like kick them out of bed at night because those people are gonna come around someday, I'm telling you, and they might shock you. The amount of people have messaged me, where's Brooke Porch? Oh, see, here's a good example. For sure, thought she was gonna be, oh Jesus. I love picking on her because she was just so annoying, you know? Have you ever met her? I love her. That's one of my best friends, right? Listen, she's extra, man.
Your best friend. She's got 4
Okay,
cabinets.
she's extra. And I remember when she first joined, she was broke. She was a nurse. She was overworked, underpaid, underappreciated, you know, overweight. She had 4 kids like she still does. Benny was teeny tiny, not even 2 yet. Like, I mean, it's just so different. And she's complaining about the price of the 10-day trial over and over. I'm like, prices are going up. Then she got more questions. I'm like, damn, this annoying lady, just buy the trial. Stop asking questions. Ever feel like that with some people? You're like, man. And then she's like, I think I'm really excited. Reports, right? It's my best impression. Have you ever seen her birthday videos? Happy birthday. Like, Brock, stop! What are you doing? That's like the real voice too. That's a good imitation. You didn't know I watched those. All right, look. Exactly what it sounds like. Ooh. I love her so much. So then she goes, well, how do I pre-sell this kit because I don't have money for it? I'm like, I don't know. Okay, just like figure it out. Okay. Then she starts, you know, pawning these ketones off on people. I'm like, oh, like a couple days later, she comes back. She's like, got the money. I'm like, what? That? Okay. Really? She pre-sold an entire pack with no direction because I will not give you direction on how to do it. Okay, you got to figure it out. She figured it out. I'm like, interesting. And then she started fighting me about how the ketones don't work. I'm like, oh, for God's sake. I'm sick of these freaking people. Definitely going to be a terrible recruit. I'm like, take the photos. I'm not taking the photos. Quote, I know my body. I look the same. I know my body. Reports. I'm like, I don't think you can take the photos. I don't watch it. Okay, I'll take the photos. Takes the photos. She's like, damn. 10 days. Okay. And then she had the belief. And even though she was driving me a little bit nutty, right? She's asking, y'all, oh my God, you think you ask a lot of questions. Let me tell you about Brooke Porch. Oh my God, this is the first 2 months of this woman. Like, she's gonna give me a coronary over here, man. It was every hour of every day. And I would not even respond because I'm like, I don't know about this one.
But she responds to everybody.
How do I hit GoPro? Figured it out. Right? Oh, I did it on GoPro. I'm like, good job, baby. Good job. How do I do MVP? I just ignore. Found it. I don't know why I'm doing that tongue thing. I don't think she does that. You should add it to your repertoire. Add that to the birthday videos. I know someone's got a birthday today. All right. Someone in this room has a birthday today, actually. So she's crushing it. She's a pro champ. Right? Ranked 7, moved her family here from Jersey, retired her husband, 4 whole kids, and a whole bob, and 2 dogs. Man, I didn't know. And then there's been influencers I've recruited, quote unquote. Right? Influencers. Anyone else recruited an influencer? Who have they influenced? Yeah, that's what I thought. So don't get caught up in what you think they're going to do. Get caught up in what they're actually doing. You might want to write that down. Don't fall in love with people's potential. Okay, fall in love with their results. So what I'm going to do here with these 54 cards.
Erin, tell us what she's going to do with the cards.
So what she's going to do is she's going to pull the cards And the number cards represent people that maybe have a smart ship, you know, they order a couple products. If Andrea is still on here, correct me if I'm wrong, because I haven't seen this in quite some time. The face cards are people that are working the business a little bit, maybe rank 2, rank 3, somewhere in there. And then the Joker cards are the ones that completely take off. So, Cleo Aaron. I had no idea that you guys loved that when I predict what's going to be said. And actually on the last video, that was not intentional. That just happened. So, but that's what's going to happen. She's going to put the cards down. Oh, yeah. We got a face card. All right. We got somebody on the smart chip. Oh, okay. Oh, we got a Joker. We got a Joker. This person's going to take off. Let's go, baby. That's what's going to happen.
Watch. Is I'm going to start flipping. Because you never know what you're going to get. And most people won't do that much. It's the Pareto principle. It's the 80-20 rule. The 80-20 rule, Pareto principle says that 80% of people will do 20% of the results. 20% of people will do 80% of the work. Then when you take the top 20% that I just described, there's another 80-20 in there, which is how you start to come with the 1%. Certain people will choose to rise up. Just numbers. You're not a number. It's just a numbers game. You understand? Okay.
They are numbers. We know that. Every
single card in this deck that is a 2 through a 10 is somebody who does nothing.
Oh, I was off.
Anyone have somebody who purchased a pack and then it's like they joined the witness protection program or something?
Are they included in the income disclosure?
You get lost? No, you get lost? ET phone home. Where are you? I see your little bubble. I see the dots dancing. Where are you? Yeah, we all have these people, okay? So 2 through 10, nothing whenever I flip this, okay? Jacks and queens, I'll say will like run a smart chip.
There we go.
Okay, jacks and queens will run your smart chip. You follow so far? So they're like glorified customers, right? We love them, but they're not.
Are they included in the income disclosure?
Your queens and your kings are going to be maybe your rank 3s, 4s, 5s, like forever, by the way, not like you're sitting here right now, okay? Because I know you're all here with intentions of building a business, right? I'm talking about people who like we've got people who have been sitting at rank 5 for 3 years. They're not here because they don't want to build a business, but they had enough influence to get them to rank 5 and they just chill.
JJ, pause.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
I wonder how many people in her audience have not sold to a single customer and have a smart ship running that just identified themselves in this deck of cards and are sitting there like, and realizing that she was just like, and we need them. And hang on, it's important. I know you guys are here because you want to build a business. I wonder how many people thought, she doesn't think I'm going to do anything. She thinks I'm a glorified customer.
Those poor people. She's so makes my spine, tingle in a bad way. Okay. Can you mute me?
Yep.
By the way. Okay. So those are your queens and your kings, and then your aces are your champs. Okay. So if I flip a card and it's an ace, that's a champ, car earner. Beep, beep. Ding. Just kidding. And then what's left? Jokers. The ones who get it. The ones with the vision. You've probably heard me say this before, but I'm going to say it again. It only takes one person to change your whole business. You understand that? One. It feels so good to have a running mate. Wouldn't you agree, those of you who have a running mate? Yeah. It's the worst when you're part of a group project and you're like, damn, I got to do the PowerPoint and I got to do and what the hell? Where is my team? You can tell I went to college, right? That's like PTSD from college, right? You're one recruit away is what I really want you to get out of this. You don't know who it's going to be. But if you commit to flipping a deck of cards 54 people on your entire team, I'll bet you $100,000 you hit champ. Oh, I'm good for it. Anyone want to bet me? I'm not kidding. If you have a team of 54 people and you are not on the stage of the car earning champion, I will give you $100,000. I'm not talking customers. I'm talking promoters. Get me 54 people, not personal, whole team.
I thought you
It's
could make
math.
champions with customers.
I can't lose that bet.
The contradictions.
Facts.
Make up your mind, bro.
Wait, did she say that? That you could be a car earner with just customers?
She's said that before in the past. You don't even need to recruit. You can hit champ with just customers.
Is that true?
I mean, you could if you sold 30,000 in volume, which is like $46,000.
Oh my god. That is very rare.
Yeah, $48,000.
Crazy sauce.
Yeah.
You're looking for one. Okay? So I'm gonna start flipping and I'm gonna show you because this is random, by the way. I did shuffle it. I don't know what's in here. Who knows? I mean, I know it's like the deck of cards, but I don't know. I don't want you to think I rigged it to like put some kind of razzmatazz on it or something like that. No.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past her
Did y'all see
to
our
do
dinner
any of
last
that.
night, by the way? Went to Fleming's. Yeah. I need like a frequent flyer program at Fleming's. I walk in there, hey, new car, hey.
Weird flex, bro.
I'm like, damn. Gave us champagne. I wasn't even drinking. It was upsetting because I love me some bubbly. Sydney Smith doesn't like bubbles, but I like bubbles. Holly knows. All right. Anyway.
What is the point of that?
What the fuck?
I know a lot of facts about people.
She
That's
doesn't like bubbles because she was an alcoholic. She went to AA, right? Drugs and alcohol type of thing. You don't just get to say that shit, Jesse. How insensitive can you be? Jesus Christ.
Why do you think she's so uncomfortable, Dre? I'm curious. Holly is Sydney's fiance.
Sydney's gonna be like, ha ha ha, but inside there's like a little something that goes, like, Are you waiting for Dre to answer?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Anyway, let's go. Oh, your first recruit is a king.
You get a smart chip. Glorified customer.
Highly unlikely, but do you want to know what's going to happen if you do this? If you recruit a king first, you think you're the freaking king. Look at me. I'm a master recruiter. I don't understand why Joanne thinks this business is so hard. I'm already a rank 4.
I'm getting
That's what happens. You take credit for it. It's the stupidest thing. But I've seen it a million times. I'm old in network marketing, man. I've seen it over and over. Oh my God. No, you really are full of yourself now. All right. Your second recruit's a queen. Oh God. This is the worst. This is really kind of like that rank 5 who's sitting at home right now, not even watching the live stream. You understand? Network marketing. I don't even need to train. I am just natural at this. This is what happens. But it's true that this might happen. Do you understand? You can get lucky in this business. You can recruit 2 ridiculous leaders and ride off into the sunset making $100,000 a month. Or more. I have friends that make $1 million a year or more, and they are the laziest turds I've ever seen. I'm telling you, they got the trophy making $1 million. I'm like, when was the last time you recruited somebody? Oh, see, no. I only recruit winners. So therefore, I don't really have to build the business. I'm like, yeah, okay, we do not relate. Okay, moving along.
And that, my friends, is what we call a pyramid scheme.
Mm-hmm.
Jesse. Never mind. It suits her to say this bullshit. It really suits her. We all know she's going to say it.
So my question... Sorry, go ahead, Ryan. Go ahead.
So I haven't watched this.
Me either.
I haven't watched her do this demonstration. The last time was at an event. And the interesting part about this is how we used to do parties when we were part of Pure Romance. That's what it's screaming at me. The personality, the little laughs, the little jabs, all of that is a party persona.
Thanks. I wouldn't want to be at that party.
Also, I'm just thinking if she really has friends in the industry that make $100,000 a month and they're so high up, how come? Because by friends, I'm assuming it's her downline, right? That's the only friends she really claims.
Worry like that mastermind thing too.
Okay, well, she really only claims the friends that benefit her. So if you have friends that earn $100,000 a month, how come you really aren't the number one network marketer?
Yeah.
Not even close.
Exactly, not even close.
She says she makes what? Allegedly $6.5 million a year.
Mm-hmm.
There are people who make that in a month. Or make $1 million a month.
Yeah.
I mean, Stormy
Wellington averages $1 million a month. I don't know if she does any more because a lot of people left her Team for High Genius, but she did.
So true. In my video today, I have to tell you guys this. If you haven't watched it, well, it's for members only, but it'll be up for everybody else tomorrow. I literally said, I don't even know where it came from, but it's a Tranant Hun that is trying to sell us all crypto. And at one point I was like, what in the iGenius is going on?
It's so funny.
I had to tell you guys that.
Wait, so for those of us that don't know, how do you become a member?
You can just click on any of our videos and there should be a join as a member or become a member of this channel link. And you can do it that way.
Does it have to be on the desktop or can it be on mobile?
It's easier to do it on a desktop.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's
just wondering because I hear you guys talking about being members all the time and I'm like, wait, how do I do this? And I'm not sure.
Yeah, and then Julie Jo and I both have Discords, so like we talk about all kinds of fun stuff in there. Thank you for asking that. Storm's MLM is TLC.
It's an honest question. I really don't know.
Yeah, you have to go to the video description to get the link.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I get it.
9, finally, humble them a little bit, right? Somebody who does nothing. 5, somebody who does nothing. 2, somebody who does nothing. Ace. Ooh, damn. That's a champ. Look, at this point, after those 3 recruits, unless they happened really fast, that person might have been like, uh-oh. They weren't going to quit. They were making like $2,000 a month. They weren't going anywhere. Right? Wow, no, money doesn't keep people places, but you know what I'm trying to say? Business is looking pretty good. Right? This is all also assuming all of these recruits stay active. Who's seen a rank 3 quit? Who's seen a rank 4 quit? Who's seen a rank 5 quit? Who's seen a rank 6 quit? Yeah. Don't get too excited. You got a lot more cards to go. All right, 10, nothing. 3, nothing. 7, nothing. 6, nothing. 8, what the hell? How many aces are in this deck? I'm just kidding. Look, do you understand this concept though? Do you understand what's happening? Imagine if your first recruits, and this is for some of you, right? Some of you, this is your real scenario. Let me rig the deck for a second because there's still no jokers. There's not even a joker coming for a while. Damn. Some of you, your business looks like, hold on a second. I'm gonna fake the training for a second. Some of you, your business is more like this. 2, 3, 4, 4, 4, 10, 6, 7, 8. Right?
By the way, Jesselee's $6.5 million is also from other stuff too.
Yes.
It's not MLM, so it's all the same.
And how many of you are sitting here and you're thankful and you're grateful you're here, but there's something inside you that's like, man, I just got to figure out why I'm broken. I only attract losers. And I said it and it's kind of funny. I shouldn't have said losers, but like, how many of you really do feel like that? You feel like something's wrong. Yes, thank you. Yes, what the hell? Yeah.
People in her audience, she just called
Guys,
loser.
that was me for years.
Straight up.
What?
Straight up. She said, oh, I shouldn't have said it, but it's true.
Highest rank I got to was rank 6, 2-star. It was about 62 or 63,000 in volume in 1 month.
Sorry about my tip chewing.
You're good.
Okay. I'll keep going.
I just want to be so honest with you. It was Jesseleeward for years. For years and years and years until I developed into a different person. The quality of my recruits was extremely low.
Oh my God.
I wasn't joking when I said I was angry and mean. It used to be the funny thing. We'd talk about how angry Jesseleeward was on Zoom. I would yell at people.
You're still
I thought it was
angry.
like motivation. Good God. Right?
Facts.
You're not broken if you're attracting people like this that just don't want to work. But I want to remind you of something. It's a numbers game, and there is more to network marketing than just the money.
Oh my God. I can't. First of all,
I can't believe that came out of her mouth.
didn't she just say, okay, you're not broken if you're attracting recruits like this, but didn't she just say, I had to develop into a different person to attract a different recruit, which essentially is saying that she was broken, meaning her audience and the people watching are broken because they're attracting that type of recruit. Then continues to say, well, she said people aren't numbers, but it's a numbers game.
Contradiction. Contradiction. The whole time. Every time she talks. And you know what? You know who contradicts her a lot? Her and Colleen, complete contradictions.
Yeah.
There are some things that are the same, but they contradict each other so much. So much. I only remember that. I only came off the top of my head because I did a Colleen video today. That I'll be posting tomorrow.
I'm very excited about that. I need to actually watch that one tonight too. The amount of times that she's insulted the team, the amount of times that she has insulted her team that paid to be there to watch her talk about herself is insane to me.
They're paying to get insulted.
I mean, you could go, what is that restaurant? What's that barbecue restaurant you can go to? Dick, what is it?
I don't know the name, but I know exactly what you're talking about.
You guys know what I'm talking about? The restaurant you go to and they put little hats on and they insult you. Like you could go to that restaurant for cheaper and get the same thing.
Yeah. If it's a business trip, you'd even get paid for it.
Right. Write it off.
What, Riley? Dick/resort?
Yes. Thank you, Riley. Riley coming in clutch. Yes.
All right. Mute and continue.
Okay. A lot more. How many of you have met somebody new this weekend?
There's
Has to be 100% participation,
money.
right? How many of you met someone new this weekend that you did not know you would get along with so well? You're like a little shocked, like, what? You've been on these Zooms with me this whole time? I did not even know. Now you're like, hi, best friend. You're in the hall like, hi. Hey, let's be roomies. I mean, I know I have a room, but I'm going to cancel the room and room with you.
Why are you talking like that?
Yeah, I know it's kind of weird. It's just, whatever. Some of these people commit to the time because you don't know the day that all of a sudden they have to have this business. Do y'all know Jamie Lynn Wright? Jamie Wright, rank 8. I don't know where she is right now. There's a lot of you here, but listen. Oh, there she is. Hi. She didn't work. Am I lying? She started and she did not work. Can you believe it? It's a fact. And then some girl, Megan George, was recruited on the team, and they partnered up and they started running it up. You don't know what had to change in her life for her to want to run her business. Just like a lot of you in here. Because as soon as some of those people and yourself are hungry enough to change your life, the game changes.
Oh my God.
The game changes. Promise. So don't give up on those people. Never. Love them where they are. I'm not telling you to spend the equal amount of time with these people as with the ace. Hell no. Hell no. You gotta spend money with money. That too. You gotta spend time with the achievers, but you gotta love these people also. Because there may be a day when those people go, enough is enough. I'm ready to win too.
It's
Very
crazy.
interesting coming from her when she doesn't do that.
Considering the things that I'm seeing in her frontline chat, you definitely love your people where you're at.
Did you hear that, Jesse? The shit we're seeing in your frontline chat?
And other chats as well. Yikes.
Many.
So like use them. Use the people that are worth something to you, and the other ones just keep them nearby just in case.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Keep start ship because you don't want to lose the discount.
Can you imagine meeting someone and them talking to you like that? Like, so, la, 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 la. Ma'am, no, the appropriation, the slight, like someone said last time, she did a racism. No, you don't do that. But then again, with the people she's like hanging with and like talking to, trying to form alliances with and whatever, it doesn't surprise me.
No.
Yay, Brandy.
That's amazing,
Thank
Brandy.
you for all the Antimlm content. I'm finally free from the brainwashing after 9 years.
9 years.
9 years.
I know what that feels like, man.
We love that. We're glad that you're here.
It's amazing.
Appreciate it. Did you just start watching anti-MLM content and it stick, or I would love to know that. I love to ask people that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
Speaking of this, she did a racism thing. Julie, I think you'd be interested enough to know that one of the people that was being an asshole to you just recently did a racism in one of their videos. A follower sent it to me. I'll send it to you. But just so you know, she was calling you and other creators racist, and she did a microaggression. She did. I'll send it to you.
We just need to start a group chat.
I wonder if it was someone who got something from me that finally stopped. Maybe not.
Probably.
I'm gonna need to be in on that group chat. Thanks.
Bet I got you.
Appreciate it.
I'll text you both.
Okay, yes.
My legal team loves when people talk shit about me.
I love that you have a legal team. That's really hot.
I can say my friend has a legal team. Do not fuck with her.
That's right.
If you try to ruin someone's future, their career, be careful. That's against
be prepared.
the law. Nice try. Okay, let's keep going before I get carried away.
Brandy just answered.
Oh, she did?
Said, been watching for a few years, bit by bit, it became clear. I wanted to believe I could change the industry and be different. Not possible, unfortunately. I felt the same way.
Yeah.
I felt the same way. In fact, like we as a team started our own systems and stuff, thinking that we could do it differently, but it's the business model. You can't do the same business model differently.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Also, I just thought this was funny. Hey guys, random thought. But remember Boo?
Oh my God. Yeah, they're all in Trinant now.
God, I wish I still had that video.
I just got an ad. Someone sent me something about mud water. Like that's the legit name of the product, mud water.
It's like coffee or something?
It's a coffee replacement.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. I don't know if that's an MLM though. Maybe it is.
I don't know. Someone sent it to me, so I don't know.
I'm
I
not
don't
sure.
think it is though.
I'll be back.
I
in
haven't.
facilities.
Definitely something worth looking into though.
Yeah. I haven't looked into it enough to know, but reminding me of that.
Yeah. Can I say I have a legal team too? Do you have multiple attorneys? Either way,
they were not expecting the wrath of Julie Joe. Just
I
they were
drink
not.
blood water. It's mushrooms and not MLM. Awesome, cool. Good. I like to know that, Maggie, because Maggie's super. Not that no one else trusts, but like if Maggie's drinking it or uses it, I know it's probably not an MLM. Yeah, Karina, and it's not even like wrath. Okay, I can be real intense, but it's like if you break the law and I'm the one that you did it to, I'm gonna use the law. Like, why wouldn't I?
Exactly.
Why wouldn't I? Especially if you're trying to ruin my future.
Yeah.
Like, calling out my school, telling people to report me to my school for being racist. Well, guess what? My school went ahead and just gave me student of the month.
Yep.
And I was like, I'm sorry.
And I've said it, and I've said it once and I've said it a million times. Doxing of any kind, harassment of any kind is not okay, regardless of who it's aimed at. Regardless of what the situation is, you just don't do things like that. And if you don't do the decent thing, then this is going to happen to you. Like stuff like this is going to happen to you. And then you're going to be involved in this whole situation that you were not expecting.
Yeah. My school was completely had my back. I mean, it was incredible. I was like, thank you. And they were like, we know you. Like, we know you personally. We know who you are. Yep. And I was like, that's right. And they don't. So
and then who's student of the month?
And then I got student of the month. And I was like, y'all quit it. Tears.
It was awesome.
Tears. Okay, anyway. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to mute, so I'll stop talking and then I'll keep going.
Okay. But some of you have got to get out of the mindset that one recruit's enough for your whole team to get to champ, or that 4 is enough, or 12 is enough, or 15 is enough, or 25 is enough, or 35 is enough. How many cards are in a deck of cards? 54 with the jokers. 54 cards are in that deck. How many of you will commit to flipping your cards until 54 are in? Yeah? Okay, you say yes now, but how many of you, if it takes you 10 years, are still going to flip your cards? See, I know you say it, but I don't know if it's true, because that's how I keep winning. Do you understand?
I thought your whole team was winning.
The AARP says that in 10 years, 95% of people will quit.
But
I thought she said 5%.
I thought she said well, maybe it was Bree that said it. If I'm winning, that means my team is winning. But now it's just Jessie winning. Also, if the 700 people allegedly that are in that room recruit 54 people, imagine the amount of money
Jessie would make.
Imagine. So of course she's going to prime these people. Yes, please. Of course she's going to prime these people to go home and recruit because it's about recruiting.
Absolutely. 100. Oh, God.
That's me.
You're so
That's me. I love that. Sorry about the laugh.
That was a
straight up though. It's like when everything comes to fruition. You know what I mean? It's good shit. Thank you for saying that, Karina.
Thanks, babe.
Okay. Also, a few people have asked what happened. I don't really want to say it, and I said in my cease and desist letter that I wouldn't talk about it.
Yeah, I think we should move on.
The person.
Erin, that's me. I just messaged you too.
I think we should move on. I think
yes.
We should move on.
I'll move on, but I'm gonna.
I love you. You know this.
Yes, but I am gonna say I did say that I would not talk about her, and so I won't.
Yes.
They actually probably don't know.
You know what I think is funny?
What?
She knows that me and you are friendly when we're friends, and
by the way, it wasn't even that person, Karina.
She follows me. And she interacts with my sheet. She likes my stories and stuff.
Yeah. I'm not surprised. Okay. Are you ready?
Moving on.
Someone mute me. Someone mute me so I can press play.
This was never about Jesseleeward and, oh, I'm just going to do the prove it thing for like 6 months. I'm going to give it 6 months. Team Terry. I know your story. Right? It was never, they were like, I'm just going to give it 6 months. And if it doesn't work, then we're just going to quit. And Jenny's like, what do I do? They're going to be so good, but they want to quit in 6 months. I said, they're not freaking quitting in 6 months. They're jokers. Get out of here. All right. But that is what they said. Don't think I did not forget the story. All right. Pause is like, this is facts. I was committed to the empire. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? This is a long-term vision of where this team goes. Do you understand? Long-term vision, long-term wealth. You guys, rich is easy. I know some of you don't believe that right now. Rich is so easy. When you make the decision to make $1 million and you keep talking about it and you see it and you believe it and you feel it, it's crazy. God moves mountains. Mighty forces come to your aid. You'll be like,
Rich is easy or you're privileged as fuck. What did she just say? I'm sorry. I can't. Cultedly cult.
Cult 45, you're in a cult.
Oh my god. I cannot believe rich is easy. Is it? Or does capitalism work for you? I don't know.
like, damn, how did that happen? That's easy. The rich thing, I know some of you don't believe it. You think I'm talking hocus pocus. I grew up in poverty. Trust me. Bad decisions were made to be grown up in poverty, all right? Not on my behalf, out of my control. But I will tell you, the wealth, there is a difference. And you can create that here, but not in 6 months, and not in a year, and probably not in 5 years. And if you're wondering if all Jesseleeward did was get 54, no. No, sweetheart. No, sweetheart. No. I flip decks of cards every single month, like 2 full decks of cards a month. Personally, you know that. You see the front line. Where's the front line? Hey.
Hey, front line.
I got gifts for y'all. Don't think I forgot you. Come on now. Where's my frontline time with Jesseleeward? Man, can I eat some steak? I'm kidding. I love y'all. We make time. I see you. I know. That's how I keep winning.
Why did it work for her? Because she got in early.
And
Early.
she has a large social media following.
Yeah.
And
even before social media, she got a team in her first MLM. She got in early, she got a big team, and guess what? Took them every single MLM.
that was the third thing. She's got all 3 factors.
All of them.
The 3 that I talk about. We all talk about. Got in early, has a large following on social media.
Cross-recruited.
Brought people from previous companies.
Yes, absolutely.
Because there was 14 of us there, not 8. There was 14, and dozens joined from home.
She's gonna start saying 7.
Yeah, but also, what is she talking about winning? Didn't her numbers drop in the past 6 months? They keep steadily dropping in the past 6 months. Allegedly.
She did post with the new flavor that dropped today. Can we do $1 million today? By the way, I'm opening a new can. Time for our ASMR moment. Are y'all ready?
$1 million?
Go for it.
Yeah. Ready?
Bubbles. I'm about to get my other bottle of wine.
Stop! I hate that. I hate the rubbing of the mic. I hate when they start going like this. God. No, I'm like, no. I need you to get the squishy stuff that has the wax on the outside and crumple it up.
Yeah, I like those things. Where you guess the color on the inside? Those are fun.
Yes. Okay, I'll mute.
It also is going to be really good for your mentality. You understand? If you're consistently bringing new people in, new energy shifts people. New excitement shifts people. Non-disillusioned people who are excited about Betty the Bot. Woohoo! I'm over here like, damn, I have to say Betty one more time, I swear. Right?
Hey, Alexander, thanks for making Betty the Bot.
Just commit to that. I swear, if any of y'all can bring me a back office with 54 people in it and you have not hit champ, I'll give you 100 grand. All right?
How many people are going to try and prove her wrong?
How many of you are committed to this? How many of you are going to flip your deck?
Oh my God.
Watch her have to give 100. Watch her have to give 100 grand to like 10 people. Oh, did I accidentally press? Oh, I started it over on accident. Did I?
Or was
When I
that the end of
13,
it?
I got my first job. I realized what money can do.
Day 2 a.m. It's the different thing.
Okay, so that was the end of it.
Coming for a while. Damn.
Was
Some
that?
of you, I've had blue light blockers sent back. I've had beanies sent back. I'm like, they typed in their own address. Understand what I'm trying to say? This is a long-term vision of where this team goes. Do you understand? Long-term vision, long-term wealth. You guys, rich is easy. I know some of you don't believe that right now. Rich is so easy. Personally, you know that. You see the front line. Where's the front line? Hey, hey, hey. I got gifts for y'all. Don't think I forgot you. Come on now. Where's my frontline time with Jesseleeward? Man, can I eat some steak? I'm kidding. I love y'all. We make time.
What?
I see you. I know. You promise?
Oh,
You promise?
watching it
All
again
right.
is worse.
We do network marketing differently around here, you know, right? Like a long-term vision. We're getting wealthy, not just rich. All right, so I have an announcement.
How is it different when you're just recruiting? Everyone recruits to get successful, to be successful. That's the only way to build a team.
There's nothing different. It's like when Colleen says she's anti-hey girl, but in the video I did today, no, the frick, she's not. No, she's not. Well, because you don't say hey and the word girl after it doesn't mean you're anti-hey girl. It's the concept of it, right? It's the message. It's not the phrase, hey girl. I mean, that's just like a funny joke.
Yeah.
That's the concept of it all. Like, y'all are gonna laugh at the video because she's saying stuff that I never thought she'd say because I thought Colleen's anti-hey girl. Colleen's anti, she like does stuff differently. No, bro, she's teaching the same thing that everyone else is teaching.
Yeah.
But I mean, did you really
call
expect
cold
anything
messages.
better?
No, not at all.
She doesn't
Sorry,
call
go
cold
ahead.
cold messages. She calls them reach outs.
That is 110.
I mean, after all, those that can't do teach, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
First of all, it is like 12:15 East Coast time, and we have 212 people on here. So y'all are wild.
Y'all are amazing.
Much appreciated.
Y'all are amazing.
I always have such a great time with you guys.
We love spending time with you.
Yes, we
Awesome.
I've been telling Julie Joe, like you and I have been talking like every day.
Did you tell her about the eyeball conversation?
No, I did not. I have an eyeball thing. I cannot do eyeballs. So like when we were studying parasitology, when I was going to school to be a lab tech, I could not deal with the eyeballs. The eyeball parasites called Loa Loa. Oh God, no.
Several people touching their eyes.
No, wait.
No,
okay, so this is what I was telling her, Julie. So back in the day, right? I used to do makeup. Like I did makeup for 10-ish years.
Uh-huh.
And my vision is so good that I can see like every little detail. I'm not gonna touch it. Every little detail in the eye, the color, the iris or whatever. Like I can see every little divot, everything. And as hard as I would try to not look at it, sometimes I would just kind of catch like a little glimpse of it. Whoa! It was disgusting.
No,
I did eye makeup and it was so hard. And that's why I stopped.
With the eye. You know what, Aaron? I have a friend who I worked at camp with who if someone touched their eye in front of him, he would pass out.
Oh God.
Straight up, he would flat. Like if you're putting in your contacts, he can't watch it. He cannot watch it.
My worst fear is contacts. Like, no.
You know that touching eyeballs, and also I am like an extreme trypophobic. So anything like a honeycomb,
Really?
I can't. You know, like that lotus flower. I can't.
Oh my God, Holly.
What did Holly say? I'm unwell.
What did she say?
Oh, Aaron, I got a. Stop. I
Karina,
can't
read that.
understand.
Karina, read.
Aaron, you don't ever want to hear about LASIK.
No, I don't.
No.
Don't do it.
No.
I know. I'm just telling Aaron, don't do it. Yeah, her down eyelids freak.
I will wear
yeah.
glasses.
That's on the outside though. But yeah, that freaked me out. Like we would do that in school, like where you could like flip your eyelid, not your actual eye.
I can't do it. I cannot do it.
I don't have very big eyelids. Are they hooded? Is that what you call hooded?
Yeah, I have hooded eyes too.
Yeah,
I don't know. Do I
have hooded eyes? Because it has that little crease there, right? That's hooded.
I think so.
Yeah. Oh my God, we talk about the best stuff on these lives.
Your irrational fear of butterflies. The thought of one makes me cry. Oh, Nikki, don't think about it, friend. I don't want you to cry on here.
The thought of an eyeball makes me want to cry.
You know what freaks me out when it comes to bugs or like things like that? Lizards and frogs. Okay, hear me out.
Frogs are so cute.
When
it rains,
they are cute
like
to look at. But here's the thing: when I was
I
little,
don't touch a frog.
I grew up with nothing but boy cousins, and they would grab them and put them down the back of my shirt or in my pants. Yeah, no. No. And here's the thing: Leo will pick them up and try to give them to me, and I'm like, nope. No. This boy is not scared of anything. It's the craziest thing. And I'm just like, Mommy doesn't want that bug. Mommy doesn't want that lizard. Leave me alone.
I need
read that comment
to stop. I did, and I can't unread it. I can't unread it. I'm trying to think of something that I've come across, like in all my studies and everything that I've seen, that I actually thought about gagging at. And I don't want to say it though, because it's, I don't know. You know, just like think like clotted blood. Just the smell of it.
Oh, yeah. Horrible.
It's rough stuff, yo.
That's the worst.
Like, old blood. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. I know what you mean.
Bro. But I'm not going to bring up like the situations and stuff just because people might get triggered. But it's just rough stuff, dude.
I don't feel like we should talk about blood.
I think my thing is more smells than it is like seeing things, or like some, like a sneak attack. You know what I mean? Like I can watch a lot of things, but like smelling or like even hearing something, there's some stuff that makes me like
chalk.
Oh, some chalk. I also have just some super sensitive sounds. Like I'm really sensitive to sounds.
Or like, you know what would like gives me the when you have like one of those Yeti give me that when you have like one of those Yetis that like those metal Yetis, insulated Yetis, and then you put a metal spoon. Yeah,
the sound.
I cannot.
Hear it?
I can. I have a special plastic spoon for my coffee when I put it in my Yeti. Because I cannot.
You can't do the sound of the metal spoon?
No. It will freak me out.
Is it still most effective for this live?
Accurate.
Oh, wait. That's really funny.
100%.
Liz can't do cotton or dusty concrete.
Dusty concrete.
This is awesome. I think we all need to go to bed now.
Yes.
2 hours, 18 minutes? Bro, I'm done.
This was so fun though.
Thank you for letting me on, you guys. You guys are amazing. I always have such a great time here.
It's so fun. I love when you hop on.
Yeah.
I'm so
also, you got tipsy Karina today, so
I love all forms of Karina.
Absolutely.
I don't want the wrath Karina, but I still love her.
I don't want to do the wrath Karina.
But I still love her.
Thank you.
I want to see the H-Town version of Karina. Privately, maybe. Maybe privately.
I got you.
Yeah. Okay.
I got you.
Okay. Have a good night, everybody.
We love you.
Bye, guys.
Subscribe to all of our channels if you haven't
Oh
already.
yeah. Subscribe to Karina's YouTube and Aaron.
Yeah, it's just my username.
Aaron's.
That's it.
Yep.
It's backwards.
It's backwards. That's
Yeah. So yeah, it's
Aaron. Karina's got it easy.
I know.
I hope you enjoyed this video. Feel free to share it to people you think would, I don't know, have a laugh, agree, enjoy it. Go subscribe.
And don't join an MLM.
Don't join an
Don't.
MLM.
Especially
And submit your comment to the FTC. Don't forget.
Yes. Yes. We need to, We're going to do another live on Sunday, but it's a special live and it is not monetized. So there's a lot of things we can do on it that we can't normally do. And we're so excited.
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk about this.
Yeah. Okay. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.